Today's word is actually coming from Luke chapter 6, verse 27 and 28. But I say unto you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you. Verse 28. Love those who curse you, and pray for those who spitefully use you. You know, love is one of the things that surpasses all things. Love will outdo darkness any day. Love is light. It takes care of all the darkness in your life. Jesus knew that people would fail. We would fail every day at this. In Mark 14:38, he says, watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Jesus knew that we were already weak, but he encourages them to pray. He felt compassion and gave them direction and said, watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. Well, what is temptation? Temptation is where we let bitterness, anger, stride, greed, just everything, every little thing that is not of God, that is not of love, that's temptation. And when it sets in us and it builds and it keeps growing and we allow it to grow, that's one of the biggest things, is we are allowing it to grow, to manifest into changing us to be a person that we really don't want to be. But in Mark 14:38, he tells us, watch and pray. Watch. Watch is not just within this world, but watch yourself. Look at yourself. Stop and think about your motives. Stop and say, am I doing this to gain something, or am I doing this to better the kingdom of Jesus Christ? It's time for all of us to step up and be the Christian the Lord has called us to do. We are all ambassadors. The Bible plainly makes that very clear. We are nothing without Jesus Christ. He created each and every one of us. And we are to be ambassadors. We each have a calling on our life. We each have a ministry on our life. But it's up to you. It's up to me how we're going to use that. Jesus even made the evil. I know that's hard for some people to understand, but he made all things. He is the creator of all things and all people. He lets everyone choose what they want to do. He doesn't make us come to him. He's there waiting for us. But it's up to us to make that choice every single day over every situation in your life. It's up to you to react with your emotions. If you are, that's carnal. I've been there myself a few times. But when we stop and pray and take it to the Lord, we usually walk away with peace and understanding. And if we don't need to get up off of our knees until we get that peace and understanding and know that we are to love our enemies. We are to do good who hate us. Those that curse us, we are to pray for them. And those that are spiteful against us, we are to show love. It's time for Christians to step up and be Christians again. True Christians, unite as one. We serve one God. It's time to get rid of the dominations and the religious spirit. It's time to take a stand as true Christians and say, you know what, we're banding together. We serve the same God. And the word never changes. So why are we changing it? It's time to do something. Love you all. Have a blessed day.